Yay! Donna's on. Jen's on. Yay! Maureen's on. Awesome. How is everybody today? Hey, Joanne's on. Oh, hail, hail, the gang is all here.
I'm here, but I'm going to be probably, I'll keep myself muted because I'm working an event.
Oh, that's awesome. Perfect. That is awesome. Did you have any things that you wanted me to deal with specifically? Are
No,
you? Oh, good. Okay. Hey,
no,
Donna. Oh, good. Okay.
Hi.
Appreciate it. How's Donna today?
Oh, not too bad. I was just on a call with a customer.
You hope what?
I was on a call with a customer and I was like, oh, I gotta go.
Oh, that's all right. I think Jen's here. Let's see, Jen's, I'm here to listen while I work. No, that's awesome. I'm glad you're on. Yay. Yay. So I'm getting ready to go to Miami to get on a cruise ship with Alex.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it looks like it's a go because I was worried about the weather, but we didn't get what they said we are going to get. Now
Yeah.
it's not bad. We maybe got 2 inches on the ground.
Oh, that's
That's
not bad.
right. That's nothing. Right. So yay.
We're
So that,
running the air conditioner.
oh, well, we're not doing that.
I mean, it's close to 80 down here.
I got this cute card from Peg Duchesne that was cute for Valentine's. Look at this. I think this is a stock card. You are my soulmate.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Hmm.
And it's dropping a line to wish you happy Valentine's. Peg Duchesne is in the Go Giver Success Alliance with me. Plus, she was my roommate in no, Salt Lake City. So
Oh,
yay. So I just wanted to show quick. I don't think I've got the big card out. Let me get a big card. Where is the big card? Oh. I brought one of these to Salt Lake and now I don't have my hand on it to show you. But yay. Oh, Judy Lynn's on. Yay. And Yasmin, yay. Thank you for popping on. So I'm going to show the sizes of the cards first. And then I want to show some examples because I do that every time. But I'll show you some sizes. Yay, yay, yay. And some examples of how you can use it because I love doing that. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm fabulous. I'm blue.
You're blue?
Hey, do you
Blue in
remember
a
this?
good way. In a
I'm
good
blue,
way.
I'm blue in a good way. You remember this, Rick? This is fun, huh?
I do remember that. Yes.
Yeah. I'm wearing that one today, and this one was last year too, I think.
Yep, I think so too.
Yeah. Yay. You know how I am about the jewelry. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so let's just do the sizes quick and then I'll move to some examples. Most of these you guys have probably seen, but we have some new people always. With send out cards, you get to choose. And by the way, when you're on a subscription, which is one of the cheapest things to do with this, cheapest ways to do this, in my opinion, the 97, these cards would all be included if they were individually sent and sent immediate. So this is a postcard and the size is 4 by 6. So where I use this the most, and this is actually an example of what I use it for, is like when I'm doing a meet and greet somewhere, or this was when I was speaking at an event, I'll pull everybody from my SendOutCards database for the state and send them a postcard of the event. I did that with the meet and greets too. So I pulled everybody that was in that state or in that area and sent them the notification that I'm going to be in the area. So it says, I can't wait to spend time with you at the Ambitious Women's Conference. This was a few years ago, the 17th. But anyway, that's an example of postcard. I don't usually send postcard if I'm doing Facebook espionage because I don't know if you can, no, this one isn't bad, but sometimes the Postal Service, they machine all their mail and sometimes it makes a mark on it. So if I'm sending somebody a card with their picture on it, I don't want it to have a machine mark on their face. So, so I don't usually do postcards for that. But the next one is flat card. And I received this flat card from Carol Denise. And this is I think these are fun, a happy half birthday. So I got this in like August because my birthday's in February. So it's a half birthday card. But the flat card is 5x7. This is the one that I usually send if I'm doing Facebook espionage. I'll put their picture on the front that I pulled off of Facebook. And on the back, I'll put something like, hello, gorgeous, or hope you're having a great day. She put, it's time to celebrate you again. Your half birthday is a great time to say hi. What a brilliant idea. So this is a half birthday card, and it's also a flat card, which is also included. Okay, now the next one is I call this a regular card, but what's a two-panel card. Now this particular two-panel card is also an example. One of my Avon team members, Brenda Rulo, made it. And what she did, she used my picture off of Facebook, put it in the lipstick generator thing on avon.com, and made these screenshots of me wearing the new lipstick. She does this for her customers. So she gets their picture off of their Facebook, does it for them, so they can see themselves wearing the new lipstick. I think that's brilliant. See, I don't know if you can see yourself wearing the new lipstick, the customer. So you just open this up, no effort on your part. You're just looking at it, picking what you like. I thought that was a brilliant idea. And she even put the names of the lipsticks so that you know which ones to order. But this is an example of a two-panel, 5x7 two-panel. Okay. I love that idea that she had. Now this is a three-panel, which is also included, by the way. Hi, Rhonda. The three-panel. This is an example of a three-panel.
No.
Hey, I don't know if you remember a couple years ago when I was so into the color pages and I was doing everything steampunk. I did like the whole color book, didn't but it was actually a good way to engage everybody on Facebook. So what I was doing is I do this as I progress. So I'd put the blank page and then partway done, partway done, partway done, and then all the way done. And then I'd do another one and then I'd have people vote on them. So it got engagement on my page is what happened. And I love the way those came out. But so then what I would do is I would do a voting and I would send people that put a comment in a card. I'd say, thank you for following along with voting for your favorite color pages on Facebook. I noticed that you like these new additions, so I thought I'd send you the steampunk collection. I hope you enjoy them. So it was just, I saw them make comments and just randomly sent some of the people cards with the ones they commented on. And that's to keep people engaged. So I think when you get a card in the mail from someone you are following on Facebook and they notice that you are following, I think that feels good. So that's what I did with that one. Yeah, I got to get back to more steampunk, don't I, though? I haven't done them all in the book. Now that's the three different kinds. So we've got, right, the postcard, flat card, two-panel, and three-panel. Okay, and the only other choice is the big card. Okay, and this one, I did bring one with me to Salt Lake, and now I don't know, it must be in my bag upstairs, the swag bag. But this is the one I brought with me last summer to San Antonio for the Avon convention. So all I did was pulled the logo off of Avon's website, the convention website, and I actually added these stickers because we bought them at the convention. And then in the inside, all it said was autographs. And I brought it around with me with a marker and had everybody sign it. So I shouldn't say everybody. I had this many people sign it. It got full. Next year I got to bring more than one. But isn't that awesome? And I've done this also for camp. When the kid went to camp, they have a Facebook page for camp where they post the cabin picture, and I would get that because they do that the first day, and then I'd send it to the kid, and the kid could get the autographs of the kids in the cabin or the other kids in camp. That also works for band or chorus or sports teams. Any of those things. Go ahead, Maureen. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got people here to paint my kitchen and my dog just ran into the kitchen.
Sarah.
Oh,
So I was
Sarah.
calling Sarah.
I did one for my birthday.
oh, nice. An autograph card?
Right. So it worked out well because you showed me how to do it. And I did it for people to write their comments and stuff inside the big card.
Did
Mhm.
they find it fun?
Yes, because then I
Yes.
had pictures when because I had made the trip to Hawaii, so I had a picture from me on a Hawaii, and then I put just like a picture of me on the back of the card, and then let them sign all in the inside.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's something I didn't even mention that I haven't done. That's a great idea. Bring it on the trip. On the trip, not just the convention, but the trip itself. That's perfect. Matter of fact, Jen goes on trips for her company too. She could bring one too. But the autograph card is fun. And you know why it's good too is it gives you an excuse to interact with people that you haven't met, the other representatives or the other distributors in your company. So even like some of the bigger ones that you might like feel funny about walking up to, you won't have any problem with your marker just going, would you sign my card for me? Because everybody's doing it and it's fun. So I was doing that. I was actually getting people on the elevator to sign and everything.
I know every time we go to convention, I always get starstruck. It's like this year I met Natasha and I was
Oh,
like, oh my God, it's Natasha. So, and every year, so I get, so that's a good idea. Because I remember when you did that, but I didn't even think about doing it. Because I was like,
well,
I
this
don't
year
know
let's
enough
all do it
people. Yeah,
because that's how you get to know them.
exactly.
Yeah. And I was
Exactly.
having people sign it in the elevator, and why do I care? They're like, well, we're not as into it as you do. I don't care. And I even had somebody that wasn't even with the group. She says, well, I'm not with the group. That's okay. You're standing here. I'm standing here. You want to sign my card? It says
Yeah,
autographs. It doesn't say anything else. So there's no like litmus test on whether you can sign it or not. It's just fun.
it is
Fun,
fun.
fun. Yeah. Okay. So one other thing I wanted to show is you can send a campaign, which is you set it up ahead. It can be as many touches as you want as far as number of cards. You also can actually attach a gift to a card or all the cards, any of the cards or all the cards. So once you set it up, you can send it to people and it sends the whole thing and also in the length of time that you want. So this is just one example that I've used. This is when HempWorks came out with coffee, and I set up one, and it has 3 touches. So I hope I got the order right. But what they did was, I think they had some um, app. They had a thing on the app where you sent the sample through the app, and then I had the people's address. So then I went and sent out cards and I set up this campaign. So the first card, it just was a graphic that I pulled off of the HempWorks Facebook group page. And it just says hemp infused coffee and told about it and a little picture of the product. And then my distributor URL. And on the back it said, thank you for requesting a coffee sample. Hope by the time you receive this card, it has arrived. So it was really a quick and easy, just a flat card. And then a week later, I sent, I'm not sure which order these were in, but I sent the 2-panel. Okay. And how I got the graphics, this just says, I love coffee. And I Google searched, I love coffee or coffee images or anything like that. It says, did you know that coffee is the most popular hot beverage in the world? So what I Google searched was coffee trivia and used one of the trivia things. So what I'm hoping for is interaction. So I'm trying to put stuff in the card that aren't just you look at the card and throw the card away, but you have something to do or something to think about with the card. Now inside, I made up a coffee word search using some of the words that I got off the package and off of their description. So you can make one of these in education.com. Or there's also, if you just look, there's other places that have puzzle generators. So if you put free puzzle generator, if you Google that, you could find other places that had that. But I usually do on education.com. Yeah, Jen likes this idea. And just think this will work for anything. Because you can do a coffee word search, or you could do a lipstick word search, or you could do a card word search, and anything where you can put a bunch of words. They also have crossword puzzles. So it doesn't have to be a word search, it's just a puzzle. And then over here was a picture I grabbed off of their site, and it just says, hope you enjoyed your coffee samples, because I'm assuming they got them after this. Thought you might get a kick out of this word search. And that's it. It was just some little card to get me in front of them and show remind them about the samples. Now the third one, I also wanted to put some things in it that were interactive. So the first thing I put in, it's a trifold. So I did 3 different types of cards. The front said creative ways to use CBD, which is the coffee has CBD in it. And then I looked on, these were on the Facebook group page for HempWorks. This is a recipe using the coffee. And here's another one using the coffee. So I just cropped them to fit on the 2 panels. And then I put a color page with a coffee cup. And how I found that was I Google searched coffee color page. So you could Google search lipstick color page or body lotion color page. You wouldn't believe you'll be able to find stuff like that for anything that you happen to sell. Okay, so that's coffee color page is what I did. And usually the Facebook group pages for your company, you can see other representatives posting stuff that would make good content for cards. So the whole idea is engagement. Get people thinking about your stuff. And this says, hi, and I had to merge their names. So it said, hi, Lisa, thought you might like a couple recipes and a mini color page. Enjoy. And that was it. This is my way of following up. So they got these a week apart, 3 weeks, a week apart. Okay, they're easy to set up. So now when anybody gets a sample from me, I just have to go in there, tell SendOutCards to send this set, and they do it. They send the right card in the right order, the right amount of time apart, because you set it up to do that. So it's a nice system where you can do that. And once you design the cards once, you don't have to keep doing it. Okay. Now these do count as a system send. So they're not included in your subscription, but just think how easy this makes your life. Well worth it. Well worth it. And did you have any questions on that in particular?
Oh, you know what I was gonna say? A few years ago, floating around was the 100 ideas with Skin So Soft
Yep,
that we've all accumulated from our customers. That would be something to put.
it'd be perfect.
You put the Skin So Soft, and then you put that on the back of the flat card.
It'd be perfect. And
Yeah,
you could put in either there's uses for bubble bath too.
yes,
There's one of those, and maybe the color page could be if you Google searched bubble bath color page, you'd find one. I'm not sure
yes,
you'd find a Skin So Soft color. That's too specific,
that's too
um,
specific. Yeah,
but
but
bubble bath would probably.
yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, but
And
anything. Go ahead.
yeah, and then they're introducing that new the new skincare for Skin So Soft.
Oh
So
yeah,
somehow we could try to do something like that
yeah.
with the skincare for
Yeah, so
people that have,
oftentimes, for Avon representatives, they're when in the Avon U training thing, they have 1-page product information sheets and stuff like that. Those would make a good panel on a 3 panel. You could put the whole sheet there. anything that's a JPEG can be used in a card. So it's not necessarily fun, but it's okay. It's not necessarily fun, so you'd want to put something fun on another panel, but it's informative. Yasmin said, are you sending those cards directly to current customers? This particular, well, it wouldn't matter. You get to decide, yeah, who you wanted to send what to. But for something like this, I sent it to anyone that asked me for that particular sample. So what Maureen is saying about the uses for Skinsosoft, that would work for potential customers as well as current customers. Because you do
Well,
find ways to send things to your current customers, keep them engaged.
Lisa,
ahead.
the reason I'm asking is because, I've thought of sending some cards to kind of potential people or
Yes.
somebody I don't know a lot, but it has our address, return address on there. And I didn't know, I'm kind of leery about if I don't know them real good, I don't know if I want my home address on there.
Well, you know what, Yasmin? I've been giving out my name, address, phone, every bit of my information for the last 40 years and have not had a
Okay.
problem.
Okay. Yeah.
So
And
I'm not
kind
sure
of,
I'd worry about that because people can get it if they want it.
well,
Because
yeah, you're right.
whitepages.com, they can get it for free.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a matter of you not putting it out. It's, you want people to know where you live, I think, if you want this to sell stuff. But I don't
Yeah.
think you're going to have a problem. People don't, you're probably like me. Cut down on how many movies you watch on Lifetime and you'll feel much better.
You're probably right. I watch all the crime shows too. That's
Oh,
probably the
well, see,
problem.
that's it. There you go.
Okay, well, and I had kind of thought of that a little bit and, did send out some things to some potential people and nothing really came or nothing. But hey, okay.
It's the amount,
Cool.
don't forget, it's the amount you send and the consistency. So sending
Right.
one card out of the blue to somebody is not going to make a big impact. But
Right.
sending a card a quarter, like
Mhm.
4 times a year, will.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it's not a
cool.
one-touch thing. That's what the campaign thing is good for, is that you can time it. You can actually make that send your card in a quarter, like every
Right.
couple of months, send a card. That
Right.
way you're keeping in touch with people instead of just once a year or whatever, send them a random card. You want
Yeah.
to have more than one reason to send a card.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Sure. That's why I'm the birthday card sending nut that I am, because what an excellent reason to send a card. Most people aren't getting birthday cards anymore because people just aren't sending as many as they used to. So the card stands out. And I actually love it when somebody will say, "Oh, I didn't get a card. Yours is the only card I got." And that's like, "Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I was able to do that for you." So,
I have to applaud you for that. I have to applaud you for that because I did that with coworkers and because I'm friends with them on Facebook and I pick up their pictures and just recently January this lady's at work and she's about to cry every time she sees me like and you picked my favorite picture. So she just went on a cruise. I think I'm gonna make her a 3-quart card and
oh,
just
that'd be
because
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. And I think that was a Facebook espionage. Those are my favorites because
Yeah.
usually people post their favorite pictures. They're not going
Yeah.
to post pictures they don't like. So then you're grabbing their favorite pictures and sending it to them on a card. And I think
Exactly.
people love that, I think.
Yeah.
Yay. So yeah, keep that in mind. I like that too. I'm going on a cruise. You see me post some pictures, feel free to send them to me. Oh, so here's another couple
Question.
ones. Oh, what did you say, Joanne?
I'm sorry, I've got a quick question. When you were talking about the doing those like campaigns where it sends it out for you
Yep,
however you set it up,
yep.
because I've been thinking about doing that with my new people. My question is, if I set that up, because you're setting it up like so far ahead, what if I get one back because sometimes new people don't have the right address and stuff? Can
Yeah,
you go in then and cancel any further ones to that person?
yes. So
Okay.
how you do that is you'd look up that person that you sent it to, like when the card came back, you'd look up that person and then you'd click on history and it'll show you the cards that haven't gone out yet as pending.
Okay.
And then you can just cancel the pending ones that you don't, since you don't have the right address, and it won't process them. And you don't pay until the card gets sent.
Right.
So you wouldn't be paying because you canceled it before it got sent.
Okay. So they show up in pending. Okay, cool.
Well,
Thanks.
it's history. So look the person up first and
Okay.
then click on the button at the end of the person and then click on history and it'll show you all the cards you've ever sent to them, including the ones that aren't sent yet that are pending.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then you can
Gotcha.
change the pending, you can cancel the pending one.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
Okay. Awesome. I know Judy's a big time SendOutCards user, Judy. So if I say something wrong, definitely correct me, okay? I know I saw Judy when I was out in Salt Lake. That's how I know. Let me show you a couple other examples here. This was another launch over at My Daily Choice that I thought was cool. They introduced something called Fuel Factor X, which is like a fuel additive that helps you get more gas mileage. So all I did was I found a graphic on the front and it was just a graphic of a turtle and it said slow. And I added the words on there. I sure could use your help. Okay. So this is what they're going to get on the front of the card. Now inside, I grabbed the fact page. I grabbed a screenshot of the fact page and made it into a JPEG. The product itself, I grabbed off of, they had a webinar and I did a screenshot. And then this was like a 1-page sell sheet. And I just did a screenshot and made it into a JPEG. So what I put, this new product was introduced by one of the companies that I have as a side hustle. It looks great, but I don't know anything about fuel treatments. Can you look at this and tell me what you think? And I mailed this to all the guys that I know, like the husbands and the friends that I have that are guys. And it said, I'd really be interested to hear what you think about it. The company says it can be used in anything with an engine. That's why I thought of you. So I sent it to like my lawn guy that has all the machinery. And then they told me what they thought about it, which was I thought was awesome. And here's another picture of the products. But it was just a way to use a 3-panel. So when your company, whatever company you're with, comes out with something new, lots of times they have a fact sheet and lots of times they have a sales sheet. And you can just make those into a JPEG and use them in cards like this. So if you don't know that much about the product, instead of thinking I was going to learn everything about fuel additives, which I could care less about, what I did was tried to find out who in my database would be interested in that. And then I asked them to help me. So they did the research and were telling me about it. So I think that worked well. Judy said, also a great opportunity to get back in touch with them to get their correct address. That's perfect too. Yeah, and I use whitepages.com all the time, by the way, in case you were thinking about that or wondering how to get their address too. So this is another example of what you could do with a 3-panel, or actually a 2-panel if you didn't have 2 JPEGs like that. This one is actually from Brenda Rulo again. We saw she gave me another one, the one with the lipstick samples on it. This one, it says you're invited, and she got this. This is a lipstick one because she's an Avon representative, and inside it says we miss you. She actually sent this to all the people that had gone inactive. It says, I noticed your Avon account has been closed due to inactivity. This is such an exciting time to be an Avon earning up. To be part of the Avon earning opportunity, and I'd hate to see you miss out. And then she put a bunch of the new products here and sent this a few a day to the people that were inactive on her team. So that obviously could work for any company, not just Avon, but what a great idea, huh? Yay. And a good way to use your subscription.
Can you still share cards
No.
through? No, we can't share anymore.
I don't believe so. Do you know that,
Okay.
Judy? I don't think so. You maybe can share campaigns, but these are so easy to make. Think about it.
Well, what I was wondering is if you could share with me the ones that you send to your new representatives, because
I could
I
just
never
send them to
know.
you.
Because I just never know what to say to them. Not that I get that many, but I just don't know what to say. So I send the
Okay,
same
but
thing that Avon sends them.
right, but now put yourself, I can send you mine and we'll do it together, but put yourself in the new representative shoes and say, what would I like to learn that Avon's not already teaching me?
That's true.
That's all I did. So matter of fact, let's stop and send you that right now. I'll show you
Okay.
because I have a campaign already for brand new representatives. Okay, let's do screen share. That is a good point. I'm glad you brought it up. So let's go to send out cards, which is,
And you know what I got in the mail yesterday, Lisa? Now, of course, right now with everything going on, I can't find it. Is I made myself the QR codes like you showed a couple weeks ago.
oh, I've got those here. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got,
I made them for
yay,
myself. I got them in the mail,
awesome.
and Sean, my husband, and I were talking about it last night, and we're actually going to make stickers to put on the back of the car that just says "Scan me."
Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. So this is the landing page after you sign into your account. And I'm going to go up here and click on the envelope. And then you'll see on the left campaigns. So I'm going to click on campaigns. I already made this one, so it's not a purchased one. It's one that I made. So it's under my campaigns. You'll notice I have the coffee one that I was just talking about that I showed you. And there's also this one, Welcome to Avon. So then I'm going to click Open Campaign. And this campaign happens to have 3 cards in it. So this is the first card, the second card, the third card. I'm going to mail this to you, but I'll show you one of them so that you can see it, view the card. And what it has, I've tried to make every panel with some kind of idea that they could execute if they wanted to. Okay, so this is the card. So if someone has never seen somebody with signs on their car, this is somebody with sign on the car. They go, oh, I could put a sign on my car. That's the whole idea of it. And this is the back of the van. And then my little personal message and my business card. I just scanned it. And then this is an example of a poster for a bulletin board that's handmade. That's not even fancy. And then I just said something about it. And then that's a yard sign. And where you can get them at Vistaprint, or I think Walmart has the embroidery for the hats too. So these are just examples of stuff that they could do. And then the Facebook team page and my virtual business card. And that's it for that one. But every card is like that. It just has an idea or two that I usually use in my own business. And then a personal little message from me. And like the second one has some pictures of some products on the front. But that's it. They're not wicked involved. And then the first card gets sent immediate. The second one is a week later, and the other one is 2 weeks later. So they come one a week. And that's it. You can have as many as you want in the series.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, that's okay.
So once you set it up once, you can go in and edit them. Because I've had the same set for a while. I just go in and update the pictures or update
Okay.
the idea or update my business card or whatever I need to update. So then once you do that, I can do send order, select all, so they'll all go. Or you could just do 1 or 2, whatever you want to do. Then send campaign. And I'm going to send this one to you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, this particular one doesn't have gifts attached to it, but I could do that if I wanted to. You can do anything that you could do regular in a campaign. Okay, so now I'm just going to add you down here. And I didn't have to put your whole name there, but I did. I could have
Right.
put just your last name or just your first name and gotten all of the Maureen's, but I didn't do that. Right. That would have been a lot, huh?
That would have been a lot.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
I always, before I send something, I just take a quick peek. So this is 3 cards, yes. and it's going to Maureen, yes. So
Yes.
ready to send. And I have some system sends still, because these would be system sends. It's not included in my subscription. I get subscription and prescription mixed up sometimes. So I'm actually only paying for the postage on these. So, and then I hit send and that's it. So you'll get them 3 cards 1 week apart.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure,
Thank you.
sure. So, also Judy says also a great, oh wait, only campaigns. Yeah, you can share, she's saying you can share campaigns. Yeah, but truthfully, I would build it yourself. If it is a build your own card shared as a campaign, once you accept it and use it, use the save option. I think you can have it in your saved cards. Truthfully, I don't like to share the cards anymore. I like to have you do it yourself because it really is better to get used to doing it yourself.
Yeah, I just,
You know what I mean?
I'm not good with ideas, but once I see something, I'm like, oh, okay, I can duplicate that with my own words, my own pictures, my own thoughts. But sometimes it just takes me a few minutes, especially since I've had the brain thing. It takes me a little bit longer to like think on my own because I'm the president and CEO of Overthinkers Anonymous. And I just overthink everything, and then I'm like, nobody's gonna like it. So this way, at least it helps me. It gives me an idea.
Well, and there's a couple other things here is always put yourself in the receiver's shoes. What would I like to get? If I was the new person, what would I like to get? Or if I was the friend, what would I like to get? Just put yourself in the other person's shoes. And the other thing is, especially with the campaign, just because you put it in the card and you send it out a couple times doesn't mean it's hardened in concrete and you can't change it. So if you
Right.
decide you don't like it or somebody says, would you put that picture for I don't get it? You can just change it next time. So nothing is hard and fast about the whole thing.
Right.
But I just hesitate having people just use my stuff without creating their own because then the person receiving it doesn't have that connection with you.
Right.
You know what I
And that
mean?
makes sense. That makes sense.
Because you want it to be personally from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah. I found a group on Facebook. It kind of popped up. It's stuff from yesteryear. And I've been downloading a lot of like the old fashioned cards they used to send
Oh,
or
nice.
the old fashioned wrapping paper. And for Easter, I'm gonna start doing some of the old fashioned cards on the cover.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, because I just thought those old fashioned cards are so cute.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And
Yeah,
if you like it, chances are some other people like it too.
yeah.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised people liked my color pages on cards. I thought it looked good, but I didn't know if that was going to be just a me like it thing. But I thought that does look like a card, a nice card.
But what I
So
like about those too is if you send one that somebody really likes, they can put it in a frame.
yes, because they're 5x7s. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
had
can put.
somebody do that and send me a picture of all of them on the wall
Yeah,
too.
a friend of mine, they went to visit someplace based on Yellowstone, the TV show.
Oh yeah.
And then so I took a picture of her and her husband with a door. And then last year they actually went and worked at Yellowstone Park. So she put that picture in a frame and had it in her camper
Oh nice.
when they went to Yellowstone to work at Yellowstone last year.
Oh nice. Yeah, and you know the guy that plays Rip, what's his name?
Um, I don't watch it, but I think I've heard about it. Kevin Costner.
No, that's not the
No,
guy that plays
that's
Rip.
not the guy.
Although I would do Kevin Costner too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that guy, the dark-haired guy, the dark-haired. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I would do him too. I
Do
know.
you watch? Do you? I know you're so busy, but have you watched any of the Hallmark Christmas movies? Do you know who
Mm,
Tyler Hines is?
mm-mm.
Oh, find out who Tyler Hines is.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I
will.
watch movies just to watch him.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I'll have to look that up then.
yeah,
You know you can count on me for that.
yeah. Yeah, he's very handsome.
Oh, Cole Hauser. That's who it is.
Oh, that's who
Cole
it is. Okay,
Hauser. Yeah,
I've heard of him. Yes.
thanks, Jen. I would do Cole Hauser. Yeah, I like saying that to Jeff just because he blushes so bad over it.
Well, it's funny because Sean and I have this thing where I have TV boyfriends, I have Costco boyfriends, I have like boyfriends. So there's this one pharmacist at the Costco we go to, and Sean will be like, "Oh, honey, your Costco boyfriend's here."
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, and it's just an inside joke between him and I that, oh, your TV boyfriend, or it's just so funny.
Yeah, Cole Hauser's pretty good looking. So this is another example, which I love. It's also from Brenda Rulo. She's got a lot of good ideas. She sells Watkins is one of her side hustles. And this is just a picture she got off the website, and she's sending this to a customer that bought from her. So this is actually a thank you note. And what I liked about it was they have a French toast recipe using some of the products that they sell. So she always puts in these great recipes and puts in the product pictures and makes it really personal for the customer. And I love that. I think it's awesome. And she takes these right off their website. So awesome. And she's like me where I send a thank you note to every customer every time. So it's a good practice to get going, because who doesn't like to be appreciated? I mean, you don't get one when you're going in Walmart. You don't get one at CVS. That's what sets us apart in direct sales, is that you could get one from us. And when you're on the 97 package, that would be included in your subscription. So a personal thank you note every time. You can't beat it. I think that gets you a lot more referrals too, because I think people are more apt to refer you if they know how much you appreciate them. Does that make sense? Yeah. So anyway, this is the one we talked about last week. So what I did was I made I don't even remember which one, which one this goes to. This could be Avon, I'm not sure. But I made a QR code, and you can do a QR code generator. They also have them on, okay. Jen was, can you import your contacts list right into SendOutCards? Yes, you can. You can, Jen. You absolutely can. They actually have videos telling you how to do it even. So if you searched in the search bar on YouTube, it would give you the video of someone doing that so you could watch them step by step. Yes, indeed. Now, have I done that? No, I've actually entered them all myself, but it was over a 14-year period. That's why I did it that way. But I could enter a bunch still. You can enter a bunch even after you've entered a bunch. So yeah, that's absolutely doable. Now this one, you could use a QR code generator. Let me show you too. I think it's on this one. Is it? Scola showed us this. Do you remember that? Here is it? Where is it? One of them has oh no, this isn't the one. One of the browsers has it right on the browser now, where you go up here and it shows you the QR code for that page immediately. And of course, I don't see it. Settings and more. That isn't it, is it? But one of the browsers has it right up there. But you also can do a Google search for a QR code generator and you get it right away. I don't know which one it was. Must have been Firefox, because that's not the one I've got up, of course. So, but the QR code, what I did then was put them, I've got them on the inside of the card, but the inside of the card can be blank. It doesn't matter. But I put 2, and then on the back 2. And then when I got it, the card, I cut it down the middle. And then I added a little piece of tape on one corner here, and it's all a tent sign. And then I bring these around in my purse and I leave them places. And what's cool about it is, because it says nothing, they get thrown away less often, because like the bus person that's clearing the table isn't sure whether this is the menu or not, and they leave it. You know what I mean? So I leave these, especially at restaurants. I leave them places around bathrooms, lots of different places. And you'd be surprised how many people will scan it even though it says nothing. I like it better when it says nothing because I think I get more action that way. But I love what we're doing, leaving these at restaurants in particular. Maureen, you said you did this one?
Yeah, I did that one. I got it in the mail yesterday, but I don't know where I put it.
Oh,
But yeah,
awesome.
so I did that. And then that's how him and I were talking about it. And he's like, that would make a great idea to put on a sticker. And I said, yeah, I was thinking about doing that for the back of the car and just have it nothing or just say scan me and just
Perfect.
have it there.
Perfect. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the ever since the shutdown where everything, the menus were all on the QR codes, most people now know what that is.
Yes. Yeah. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting.
That's awesome. So let's do a espionage together if you don't mind. I love espionage. Let's see what's going on today over in Facebook world. Is Facebook. Let's see here. Oop, I gotta move this. I gotta move this out of the way. And I need to go to the front page and see who's on. Who's doing, oh, the school. Okay, let's see here. Oh, look it. Oh, I love that. That's Noelle Peterson. I've got her address, so let's do that. That's such a good matter of fact, we can do, oh, we can do the inside of the card. That'll be fun. So let's get 2 pictures. Okay, this is Noelle and save image. Save image as, there we go. Now let's go to her, page and get another picture. I know she posted this morning a picture of her and Robert. That was good. Because there, look at that one. I love that. I love them guys. Look at this. Okay, so let's save that one too. And then let's make them a card. So let's go down and make, I'm going too fast, aren't I? I'm all excited. I'm going too fast. Okay, I know. So here's a build your own. Let's do a 2-panel so I can do that, the baby spread out picture on the inside. So, and then customize and the 2-panel, yes. And I'll put them 2 on the front, the current editor. Yeah, see, once I get it in my head what I want to do, I get all excited. Okay, so upload the picture. Now over here, oh, I gotta put this over here. I'm gonna upload image. And I'm gonna go to downloads because that's just where I got those from. Whoop. Where did they go? Why did that do that? It's not doing them in the right. Downloads. Okay. Maybe it's that. Oh, there's that one. Okay. It just mixed them in. It didn't do them by date. Look at that. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. What a good picture of them. Okay, so then that's the front of the panel. Now on the inside, I want to put that picture of the 2 of them. So I'm going to go to background and then add background image. And then I'm going to upload that picture with the baby. I just got to find it because it didn't put them by how I downloaded them. That's weird, huh? I wonder why that is. Come on, where's that picture? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? If you see it, yell if I go by it. Yikes. Where is it? Where is it? The baby picture. There it is. Oh, God. So then I'll do this. And look, it'll be across the whole thing. Yay, that's so cute. I love that. Oh, that's perfect. I don't need to put anything else. That's what I'm going to put right there.
So to
And
do
then
that, Lisa, what did you do? You click background?
I pick background. I can do it
Okay.
again. And then
Okay.
down here on background, there was a thing that said choose background image. I believe it said.
Okay.
See, now it says change it because I've already got one there.
Okay. Okay.
So it's definitely choose background. And then this only works on a 2-panel.
Okay.
It doesn't work on a 3-panel. Okay. But it does work on any 2-panel. So you could do it on a big card. So a small 2-panel or a big 2-panel, it'll work. And it'll spread it out. And you can make it smaller and bigger. See the image size thing? See, watch, I can change it, make it smaller. Or make it bigger. I can do that on it. I also could add text if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Okay. Okay. So let's go to, I'm just going to send it to her just like this. She's a good friend of mine. She'll think
Can
it's
you-
cute even with no
Can you
words.
fade it anymore? Remember you used to be able to fade it, so then
What?
could you fade,
Why do I want to do that?
like if you wanted to write on it, but you wanted that in the background, could you kind of fade it and then just
I
write
don't
over it?
I don't think so, but you can write over it by
Okay.
what you could always make it smaller and write on the white part.
Okay.
How you write on it though is you have to pick a layout because right now there's no layout on either one of those pages.
Okay.
So I need to pick a layout that had text where I want to put it and then put the text there. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Because
Yep,
what this
thank you.
picture is in the background. The picture's only in the background.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Lisa.
Sure. So I'm just going to leave the back the way it is. Those guys already do send out cards, but I think she'll like the picture. So, and then check out. Oh, and you know what? I want to add a gift because they got some cute stuff. Look at add gift. Just a cute little thing. They've got a couple cute little card size ones. Look at this one, the lucky you one. I think I want to add that one because I've been dying to send somebody that. It's got the gold coins in the caramels. So I'm going to add that. They'll like that. But that's such a good picture of them too. Rob is hilarious. So, and that's the picture with the baby. Oh, so I'm going to add that. Add recipients. Okay, and it's Noelle. I'm just going to put her first name. She'll come up. I don't have that many Noelles. There she is right there. Oh, should I put both of them because they're both on the front? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. I'll let him have some of the car caramels and stuff. Okay, so now I always just go over it quick. So that's the right card. Yes, indeed. Send immediate. Yes, indeed. That's the prize, the picture, the gift I wanted, and that's the recipient I wanted. So now we'll go to the checkout. And this says, don't let this throw you. Blank card panels. That's because the inside, I didn't do anything other than the background. So I get this error message, but it is showing that picture. So don't let that bother you. Don't let it throw you. That's correct. So I'm going to say confirm. But it does have that picture in the background on there. Okay. Now look, I didn't have to pay for the card. The card was included in my subscription. All I'm paying for is the gift and the postage. Yay! That's awesome! Yay! Facebook espionage completed. So, yes, indeedy. So, did you have any other concerns for me today? We got a couple minutes left. Nothing yet? No. We got some good holiday card sending holidays coming up, especially business wise. St. Patrick's is a good one because not many will send one for that. So sending them on an off holiday is actually better because you'll stand out more. I mean, everybody does it at Christmas, but hardly anyone does it at St. Patrick's Day. So that's a good choice, I think. Mother's Day is not too far down the road either. And Father's Day. And what else? What else is coming up?
We got Easter.
Oh, that's right. How
We've
did I
got
forget that
Easter.
one? Oh, and
Yeah.
Easter's perfect because people putting their pictures of the kids.
Yes.
Everybody on Facebook is putting pictures of their family and their kids, and those are perfect espionages.
Yeah.
When they have the group picture at Easter dinner, perfect. I love doing that. You know who always has a good one is Monavon. You know, Monavon, the one that won't say the F word, her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she always has a group picture of her and all the family, and I always grab it and send it to her. Yeah, she always is a good one for that. So, So what have you sent for a picture, I mean, a card lately, Donna? You send a good one that you want to tell us?
Sorry, I was on mute.
All right. I know you're,
Yeah, I did one up to send, to the neighborhood people to show their new Avon products.
oh, nice.
So
Oh,
I'm
that's
doing that.
perfect.
Do that. I think I'm gonna do that as campaign one. And
Awesome.
I've got it all ready to go. I just have to click send.
Did
Who
you
I'm
know
sending
on
it to.
White Pages, you can reverse look up the street
Yeah,
without
yeah,
putting a house number, and you're going to get all the people on the street so that you could actually add the people you don't have.
yes.
Yeah, I like doing that.
Yeah, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Oh, Maureen's like, oh, I didn't think of that. Right.
Yeah.
So it's reverse look the address without putting the house number, and it gives you everybody on the street.
That is such a good idea because I was trying to figure out how to let everybody know because I can't walk the neighborhood because of my knee. And I was like, how can I let everybody know? Because we've got so many new people moving in.
Mhm.
Now, there are sometimes when White Pages isn't up to date if people move a lot or whatever, but especially if you're on a subscription, it's worth a
Right.
try.
It
Certainly,
is.
just you're going to get as much as if you went and hung it on their door or something. So, and you could always, if you wanted to, I don't personally like to do it, but you could always put or current resident
Mhm.
to make sure that the card got delivered. I know they do that now with campaign mailer. They put or current resident on the label whether you want it or not.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that way it gets delivered one way or the other. But
yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, and I
yes,
Uh,
started doing that too with like I have customers who are a little further out, and then I send it, I pull up their address and then get the houses around
round
that
up perfect.
and send it. So I'll get more customers in that area.
That's
Then
perfect.
I can do more deliveries at once.
And I know I talked about this before, but this is worth going over again, is that where I get a lot of my card sending ideas for individual cards on my subscription is at the end of the day when I'm sitting here at my desk, I go over what I did during the day and who I talked to and whether I should, you know what I mean? If I don't want to say I owe them, that's not right, but if I need to send them a bigger thank you than normal, like someone that booked me to speak and I dealt with them that day, they would get some
mm,
brownies with their card. But I try to go through everybody I talked to and everybody I interacted with looking for card reasons. So either glad to meet you or thank you for coming to my house and killing bugs, right? The exterminator guy, or thank you for delivering my oil this morning. I know these sound like things that don't matter that much, but they do. And they do for that one person.
yeah.
You know what I mean? How many times does your oil delivery guy get a thank you note?
Not all.
Right?
Mm,
But you
And
know what? Go ahead.
I've had probably 7 different people in my house in the last month because we finally got the kitchen fixed. So I actually sent a message to the head of the manager of the team and said I want to know everybody's name
Perfect.
that's been at my house because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send them each an individual
And
thank
see,
you
that's
card.
perfect. And you know, it's the right thing to do for starters. It's awesome. It makes you feel awesome for sending them. But there's also a selfish reason I do it too, is like I try to be the best customer that my plow guy has ever had ever in his life. I send him cards all the time. I'm the quickest paying person. I always make sure he's got a nice gift at Christmas. And that's because like tomorrow I need to be out of here at 8:30 in the morning. Usually I don't get plowed first. He's got some commercial customers, but I text him and said I got to go to the airport on Saturday morning. He said, "You're first. I'll be down there first. I'll get you first." And that's because we have that kind of relationship. And he says to me that I'm the best customer. And I'm like, "Yes, because that's what I'm shooting for. I want to be the
Yeah.
best customer he's got." And it's good for him and good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, what I've learned over the last couple of years from sending the cards is people don't get appreciated enough for
Hmm.
what they do. And if you just appreciate them just a little bit, it might change their day, it might change their thinking, it just, something could be going on internally that we don't know about, and they get our card that day, and it just changes everything for them.
And just think that also helps you.
Yes.
I mean, matter of fact, I'm going to talk about this tonight on the show because this is funny. We did the book project, the said the lady with the blue hair, to change the people's lives of the people that bought the book. But guess whose lives got changed more? Mine and his.
Yeah.
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 Ours. Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I am a different person than I was before we started the book project. So it's the same when you send the cards out. You send the card hoping to make a difference for someone else. And guess what? It makes the biggest difference for you because you feel like you're that type of person to send the card out. And it's just an awesome, awesome feeling, I think.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. And then, whether they respond or not, or when they respond and it's like, that was the best thing. Thank you so much. It's awesome. It's a good feeling.
Well, and I don't worry whether they're going to respond or not because I know a lot of people are busy. So even if one or two respond, I know a bunch of the others liked it too.
Well, I
I'm just
used to.
assuming they don't like it. Yeah.
I used to like get really upset at the beginning. And
Or
then the
when they didn't.
more you talk to me and the more Sean talked to me, it's like, it's okay. They don't have to.
Yeah.
Do you respond to everybody that sends you a birthday card or a
Right.
birthday wish? So I'm like, okay.
Just assume they loved it. Assume they
Yes.
got it and assume they
Yeah.
loved it. Because that's a peace of mind. And usually it is true, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you so much. It's 2 o'clock, so I'll sign off. I'm not 100% sure about next week, so make sure you look for the reminder,
Okay.
whether I can or I can't, because I'll be on the ship. So I'm not sure. We're going to be on the ship starting Saturday with sail away day. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, Alex and I are going to have a great time. I can't believe he's all excited to go. He hasn't been wanting to travel with me, so this is going to be fun. He's going to ditch me right off, but that's all right. We're going to have fun anyway. So thank you very much. I always appreciate you very much. And we will talk to you next week, hopefully.
Okay.
Right. Thank
Have
you.
a great
Enjoy.
time. Bye.